Hello there, welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a good day. Today I have a little Temu haul. A couple little things that I had to pick up. About four or five dies, probably 4 dies here, die cuts, and I cut them out. So the first thing I wanted to show you was a couple little beads. These were a pretty good sale. So these beads will fit on the pokey tool needle, and they'll fit on the pin. Now I've noticed that a lot of my beads don't fit on the pin, but these will. That hole is kind of big in there, and so you have to add a little extra glue to hold it in straight. But I thought those were very cute, and it was a really good price. It was a little sale. In fact, I saw they still had them on sale. I think I might go back and get a couple more. But very Christmassy. I don't even mind that they're kind of off center. I think that's some of them are. That one, well, a little bit. I think it kind of adds a little something to them, so I like that. And then I've used these roses before, and I think they had a few added colors. I don't believe the last package I got of the roses had the red, and so I'm kind of thinking about Christmas. And these beads will fit on the needle, but they will not, the hole is not big enough to fit on a pin. So just for your information. And they have, this one is yellow, or it could be considered gold, and the red, and a pink one, and a clear one, and they're all edged in gold. The top of the petal all has gold. So those are always a really good price, and they really make a pretty pen, or not pen, but pokey tool. So got that. And then this is a little random, but you might use it. A pencil eraser. That tip is actually an eraser. So like if you're marking to cut and you want to get rid of the little mark and you don't want to get a whole eraser out, you just use this and it erases. They call it a rubber pencil and erases the mark. So, and it came in a pack of 3. So I thought that was kind of cool for little areas when you don't want to use a big eraser, get around too much. So I like that. Got that. Then I got a couple more colors in the pom-pom trim. And they have different styles of pom-pom trim. This is the style that I like the best. And sometimes I pay attention to looking to how close together they are. Like I was trying to decide if these two are the same because I got them from 2 different places. I think this one looks a little bit wider, or it goes along and then it all of a sudden has a wide one. But it's pretty good. So, and I didn't have any red for Christmas, so I got some red. And I kind of got this for Halloween, but it could be used for a lot of things. It's really a deep, beautiful purple. So, and they always give you like 3 yards for a really good price. So got that. And then when I'm doing my swaps and I'm sending off journals that I sell, I like to add this card. So I got 50 more because I've been going through them. So I got another pack of those. And then on to the die. Oh no, one more thing. I got some magnetic sheets to hold my dies, the ones I'm getting so many of. And used to be on Temu, you could find them for, if you kept looking and looking, you could find them for about $3.50. Now with the, you know, everything costing a little bit more, these are a little over $5. But they usually have ones that they 3 mil thickness and 5 mil thickness, and I do believe this is the thicker one because the 3 mil is really thin. So I couldn't find on the ad where it said it, but I like that. So I got, and there's 10 in here. So I got some more of those, and they're all the same sizes. I think they all come, I think it's like 5 by 7. They all come about the same size. So I got some more of those. And then I got some dies. And I wanted to cut them out for you guys. And I was looking through my scraps to find something to cut them out. And I just ended up using paint chip, what do we call them? Paint sample cards. There we go. Paint sample cards. So this is the die here. And I liked that it was really long. And you could tear off little sections of it if you wanted to. So cut out nice. So I like that one. And of course it wasn't very much. And then I used one, I thought that when I started using it, I'm going, oh, that's going to make it look really cool when I use all those different colors like that. It'll be kind of like an ombre effect or something. So, something you guys can do with the paint sample cards that are free. Got that one. Then I got this little one as something to put behind things. It's just a little, like berries. It came out looking like this. That's really pretty. And I got some green out for Christmas. So you just stick that behind your thing that you're making. And get you a little sprig there. So got that one. And then I particularly was looking for a star one because I saw some embellishments where people were using stars. So this die comes all of these four, and what I liked about it was it has a stitching around the edge. It's a nice size and it has stitching around the edge, so when you cut it out you can see it has a little, so I like that. And I went ahead and made a little embellishment with it, and I used a paint chip card and I layered it up, put a little Dollar Tree tool behind there, that snowflake tool behind there. Got a couple of my Rosie Studio little ephemera pieces, a couple little sequins added in there, a little bit of Temu diamond chip, and a Temu water drop flat back. This is a little bit of Temu thread back here. It's almost a Temu project except for the die cuts. So I thought it turned out cute. You could put that on top of a thing that you're sending out as a or a bag topper. So I got that, and then you could layer it with more of those smaller stars. And then the last one I got was this one, and they're going to fall all over the place. Multiple little flowers, and they come out looking like this. And you could put a little flat back in the middle if you wanted to, and you can curl them and give them a little depth and stuff like that. And if you had double-sided paper, you could even make it for a little bit of a sprinkle sequin mix, you know, put it as a thing in the sequin mix. So that is my Temu haul for today. Like I said, it's not huge, but I got a lot of cute things. So I hope you guys are having a good crafting day, and thank you so much for stopping by.